Welcome back, everybody. We got Travis Meadows, Sideways, on the docket for today. This is a request from Ron. Yes. We did Bobby Bear was the last request from Ron. That was a cool song.
That was really cool. Thank you, Ron.
Country artist that we had never heard before. Yeah. Storytelling about a little witch and black magic, I guess.
Yeah, that was really cool. It was very unique and creative.
Yeah, and it was much older, classic country, I guess, right? So we're doing a little more country today with Travis Meadows, another artist that we've never heard before. And we appreciate the support, Ron. Thank you for contributing to the channel. And all you other subscribers, we also appreciate you. Thank you so much for supporting us with all the comments, the likes, the engagement. Really helps us grow the channel and gives us guidance on where to go. So if you like this one, just make sure you hit the like button. If you're first time on the channel and you want to join us on this journey that we're on, we got lots of different content. Hit the subscribe button and we'll have more for you tomorrow. So are you ready to check out some Travis Meadows?
I am. Let's do it.
You don't know who Travis Meadows is either, right?
I do not know.
Okay, I just want to make sure I wasn't speaking for the both of us.
Yeah, no, I don't know either. But I'm excited to check it out.
Let's check it out. I think this might have something to do with addiction. So that's kind of the background vibe that we have. That he struggled with alcoholism and drugs throughout his life. I believe he's sober now, which is great to hear. But I think this might have been Penn discussing some of those issues.
Cool.
Well, this is also, I believe, a live acoustic version.
If I could buy myself a conscience wasn't broken, mend every fence I drove my hard head through, relock all the doors I wish I'd never opened, unlearn the things I wish I never knew. Then it came out through the bottle, came out through my fists, came out way too early, I wish it never did. Push it down, it comes out sideways. Push it down, it comes out sideways. Beat the roads turn into highways. Push it down, it comes out sideways, sideways, sideways. I have days where it's just nose above the water. Keep it together while I fall apart. I have moments when I act just like my father, the only man who ever broke my heart. And it comes out in my silence, sometimes unwanted tears. Comes out disguised as anger, but it's really fear. Push it down, it comes out sideways. Push it down, it comes out sideways. Bitter roads turn into highways. Push it down, it comes out sideways. Yes, it does. Push it down, it comes back up. 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 Push it down, it comes out sideways. Push it down, it comes out sideways. Bitter roads turn into highways. push it down, it comes out sideways, sideways.
That one was coming from the soul.
Yeah. Lots of emotion and passion in that performance.
Just make sure there's nothing at the end here. Yeah, you know, you could. It was definitely one of those things where you could feel the pain that he was singing with, right? And I always appreciate that from artists, right, when they're able to channel, you know, whether it's pain or other emotions, and put it into their songs, make you feel that. You know, some of the lyrics that struck me a little bit more than others were, you know, the one where he was talking about his dad, his you know, the only person that broke his heart, which is obviously really painful to hear. And it's like one of those things where I think sometimes we overlook how, you know, a parent's actions or somebody else's actions can really contribute to, you know, that person going down into a deep dark place, and how much struggles they have in getting out of it, right? You know, like we said in the beginning, he struggled with, you know, substance abuse. I think we read that he went in and out of rehab like 4 times.
Yeah.
And, you know, kudos to him, and you know, major props for getting sober, because it's not anything that's really, really easy. You know, it's obviously a path that he's struggled with for a while, but he got there. But it just, like I said, shows that, you know, that one lyric really stood out to me in, you know, how your family environment can contribute to something. Or, you know, I think some of the other things he was talking about, how, you know, one emotion can be represented as something else, you know, and sometimes I think, you know, that's how we'll try to deal with pain or, you know, fear or whatever, is that we mask it with something else, or we portray it as something else, but it's not truly, you know, getting into the, you know, the soul, which he was singing with. You know, fortunately he was able to channel that, like I said, and make some great music, because this is a great song, and great vocal. Like I said, you know, pain, but also, you know, it sounded awesome in the acoustic vibe. You know, like I said, I'm just happy that, you know, we can listen to this one knowing that he's, you know, got himself in the right path, because
made it to the other side of the tunnel.
Sorry?
Made it out to the other side of the tunnel.
Yeah, because, you know, if you listen to this song and he didn't, then that would hit you probably even harder, right? But anyways, that's kind of my thoughts. And you know, as always, if anybody out there is struggling and dealing with situations, you know, there is always a resolution. You got to just, you know, find the right pathway that you got to take. There's always somebody out there you can reach out to, and don't be shy about doing that.
Yeah, for sure.
So what are your thoughts on the song?
I liked it. I thought, like you said, there's a lot of passion and emotion brought to the performance side of it, and his delivery of the lyrics themselves. And something that kind of stood out for me, because you talked a lot about what he was talking about in the verses and stuff like that. So for me, something that stood out that was in the chorus is that how he was talking about, you know, pushing it, if you push it down, it'll eventually come out sideways, right? You can't just keep pushing things down and pushing them down and pushing them down. They eventually got to go somewhere, right? So again, I think a lot of people try to avoid their problems thinking that, you know, if I just distract myself or like keep pushing it down, sweeping it under the rug, I will be able to kind of just forget about it. Exactly, right? Like it's always going to come out on the other side or come out sideways. So I think he was just highlighting, right, that all of these things that were painful in his life, you know, it compounds and it compiles till eventually it's got to go somewhere, and then it leads to either a healthy outlet or an unhealthy outlet, right? And you have the option to, like, everybody's going to have problems. Everybody's going to get hurt in life, unfortunately, some way or another. It's how you deal with it and how you interpret that hurt and how you respond to it. I think that makes the biggest difference in the result.
Yeah, 100%. Like you said, everybody's going to have issues that come up in life, right? And I think the issue, though, with, you know, substance abuse in general is that it's so easy to go in that direction, right? And I think, you know, from my upbringing, you know, our age group, I think it was normalized to, you know, be drinking a lot more. And I think that's changing now, which I've, you know, enjoyed seeing that. I think younger people are actually drinking less than, you know, maybe our age group when we were growing up, right? But I think, and it's okay if you're doing that just to have fun and you go through like a period of your life, and that's okay.
Yeah.
But, I think unfortunately a lot of people, start to use that as a crutch for
Yes.
certain things. And that's when it can really turn problematic. And then, drinking will turn into other things, or, vice versa. You try one thing and you try something else. So, it's very easy to get into that spiral. And so I think, like you said, early on, it's very important to recognize some of those, pain signs that, if you deep down, okay, there's an issue here, and the reason why I feel like I need to go and, party or whatever it might be, is because of that. I think, before it gets down the road too far, you've really got to say, okay, no, because I don't really necessarily believe in the victim mentality, right? I don't believe in that so much, but I think that's why you have to be like, okay, I have to be self-aware. I have to be accountable enough that I have to make changes, and, figuring out how you're going to do that.
Yeah, because you become more reliant on that being your outlet, right? It's
Yeah.
your go-to, your comfort. So
Yeah, and obviously then you have the physical component of it as well. It's not just the mental component
Yeah.
anymore, right?
yeah,
Anyways, sorry for the rant. And thank you for the suggestion, Ron. Hope you
Yes.
enjoyed our reaction.
Yeah,
Hope
it
the
was
rest
really
of
good.
you enjoyed our reaction as well. It was nice getting to hear a different artist. Travis Meadows, clearly a very talented guy, and nice songwriting abilities there too. So I hope you guys enjoyed our reaction. If you did, hit the like button for us. Leave us a comment. Let us know if you want to add anything to our conversation. And if there's anything else you want to hear from us, let us know. But that's it for today.
Thanks for coming along on the journey, guys, and see you next time.